Let me know how I can go. Right there.
Oh, look at you two.
Oh, man. You next?
I'm good.
All right. You sure?
Yeah, man. Shoot, I feel loose already.
Let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Nets on a road trip for this one, an interconference game today, looking for the win. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And when I look at the Lakers, it has taken no time for them to come together as a team. I mean, no time. There wasn't much being said about them preseason, but now everybody's got them in their radar.
Well, they couldn't have asked for a better start to their campaign. I mean, give credit to the coaching staff for customizing a game plan and system suited to the talent.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, by now we're all aware of the nickname that's been given to Prez and Young. What isn't widely known is just why they've gone with the nickname Orange Juice. When I asked them why, they said it was because they put the squeeze on other teams. Not the most straightforward reasoning, but the name is stuck. You can imagine the citrus industry is foaming at the mouth to land them as spokesman. Guys?
Thank you, David. Did not know that was the reasoning behind the nickname.
And I have to say, I love that name. So often you get the most boring nicknames for players, but they went out and picked something that is at least unique.
And, you know, you think about the Lakers fan base of 16 million. This team is a national phenomenon. They're one of the most popular teams in the country in any sport. Estimated to be the second most valuable franchise in the league after the New York Knicks.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Simmons. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Bridges. Young from outside. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And even with the Lakers struggling to win games, you can bet whenever a big-name free agent hits the market, Lakers can almost always get a meeting.
Yeah, typically they're going to be in that discussion, and they keep their checkbook open just for that reason. I mean, the lure of the big market, the bright lights of L.A., endorsement opportunities, it all holds a certain allure in this day and age.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Fresh. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
One thing you know is going to happen with Orange Juice is they are going to have a lot of fun out there. They definitely know how to play with a flair.
And they really seem to have just a genuinely good time playing with one another. There's just an extra hop in the step of both Prez and Young when they're on the floor.
And we talked so much about Orange Juice and the bond they formed, but Prez and Denver Levins also very close on the team.
And Levins might not see the floor a lot, but he does a great job of keeping the mood loose and light for this team. That means a lot over the course of an entire NBA season.
And one thing that you are never prepared for as an NBA rookie is the fatigue of a long season. Prez could be dealing with that now.
And we all know about the rookie wall, and as much as you try to prepare for it, there's just nothing you can do at times but lean over and catch your breath. He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Here's the screen. Ingram wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
Harris passes to Simmons. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Young.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bridges passes to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Aldridge, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Fresh. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. And the foul on Carmelo.
I'm Prez, and I approve
that is his first foul of the game.
Presidential pardon.
Harris kicks to Aldridge. He used that pick to get in close.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Full credit goes to him on that one, Greg. I mean, the defense played pretty good position, but just couldn't do much about it. That's just better offense that time.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Simmons with it. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Shot from the wing. Aldridge can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it to Young. From past the arc. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a count.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And so he hits both.
And, you know, the Nets have a pair of ABA titles to their name. Still looking for their first title in the NBA, though. They've come close before, but never closed the deal. Back in the early 2000s, back-to-back trips to the championship round. And, you know, part of the move to Brooklyn for the Nets increased the pressure to win. And all New York teams have immense pressure to be successful due to the market they're in.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's Simmons. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Fresh. And going back to the Nets in their title quest, the 2 ABA titles are nothing to scoff at. Those were incredible teams.
Based on what I've read, they absolutely were. I wish I could go back in time and see those championship runs live. I mean, 74 and 76. Amazing for the Nets franchise, led during those years by Dr. J, who was dominant, unlike any player we had seen to that point, from my understanding. They were the last team to win the ABA title before they merged into the NBA.
Here's Fresh, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And nothing disrupts or phases Young on these shots. Not even aggressive defense right up in his airspace.
Come on, gentlemen. Let's go.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Here's Simmons. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Simmons got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The feed to Ingram. Pass to Fresh. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Aldridge. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Launches it. Thompson with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. You know, the Lakers had never missed the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons in franchise history until last season. Boy, this is a franchise that's clearly unaccustomed to losing basketball games.
And the last time the Lakers had missed the playoffs in 2 consecutive seasons was 1976.
Well, up to 2013, the Lakers.
Nets trail by 10. Outside Curry. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Aldridge has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nets. LA has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And for Brooklyn, Harris is out there with Bridges. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Curry. And it's in there. Fresh has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
And for the Lakers, Aldridge a screen. To the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We've seen Aldridge playing a good game here. 9 points and a block.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
After their move to Brooklyn, the Nets went with an all-in approach. Sold their future to try and put a title team together. Came up well short. Now they're left to rebuild.
Now the Nets have scrapped that approach, it seems, and it couldn't come at a better time. Learned some lessons from trying to sell their picks and future for a quick playoff run. New management and a new coach have said they are committed to doing things the right way, even if it is slower.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Bridges out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. It's deflected. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge has overcome a lot. As a child, his home life was not easy, and he was born with a heart condition. In fact, shortly after he was born, his heart stopped, and he had to be resuscitated. But Kevin, he said, I wouldn't take back any pain that I've endured on or off the court because it's made me who I am. And Kevin, that's a story all of us can be inspired by.
Thank you, D.A. Right side, Aldridge. Fresh pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he can't get the first one. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organizations.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Count that bucket. 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Takes the 3. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for Brooklyn.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Fresh. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for them. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
Outside Curry. Looking to end the drought. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And, you know, with the Nets for so long, they resided in New Jersey, still have a very loyal and huge fan base across the state lines.
The first free throw is good. And just thinking back to when the Nets were known as the New Jersey Nets, a lot of great teams and moments from that era.
Yeah, during that time, guys, the Nets franchise saw some outstanding success. Back-to-back finals appearances when they were led by Jason Kidd. For a good stretch during that period, they were a powerhouse in the Eastern Conference.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
They set the pick. Aldridge left side. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Curry dishes to Aldridge. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
To the paint, here's Fresh, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That's good from Fresh.
Too easy out
You know, you look back over the Nets' history, and a lot of great players wore the jersey, but one that stands out to me is Drazen Petrovic. Didn't have a very long career in the NBA before his life was cut terribly short, but he was one of the best shooters ever to play.
Outside Aldridge. 5 on the clock. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Baseline try. Here's Ingram. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harris outside. Pass to Bridges. Aldridge a screen. They swipe it. Here's Fresh. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pick. He feeds it to Young, expanding his range. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Here's Fresh. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. And Drazen Petrovic was truly a special player for both this Nets organization and all of the NBA. A hero among all Net fans.
And, guys, he was one of the purest shooters ever and certainly the best for the Nets franchise, in my opinion. Watching him in person, he was smart, he was tough, he had good size, and he was absolutely lethal. He made the open three, but he also made challenge threes. And some ways, you think about Petrovic and how he shot it, reminds you a little bit of the way Steph Curry shoots it today.
The Lakers have shot 9 of 11. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Double-double already at the half. You think they're going to throw some different looks at you in the second to slow you down?
I don't know, man. That's probably something you should be asking them. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep working hard, and if they adjust, I'll adjust. If not, great.
Short and to the point. I like it. Thanks for your time, man. All right, back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Hey, this is what happens when we...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Nice game, great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Fresh in at point guard. Tristan Thompson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Ingram. And it's Young in at the two-guard spot. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. To the paint. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first one falls. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Carmelo Anthony comes in for McDaniels. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Fresh. Fades away. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his third rebound on the night.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Nets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Out to the right wing. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, what skill from Simmons. I mean, so adept at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
And Ben Simmons, the latest star to come over from Australia. Many feel that he could be the player that vaults Australia into a powerhouse on the international level. A lot of hopes being placed in the shoulders of Simmons.
Yeah, fellow Australian Andrew Bogut said that Simmons will most likely be the best Australian player ever in just a short time. I mean, his game translates well in international ball, has the frame and playmaking ability to just carry a team.
Man, what a pass from Young. Really setting up the floor well for his teammates.
Harris outside. Bridges passes to Simmons. Here's Claxton. No good on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
They set the screen. Here's Fresh. He's got 12. Shoots from 12. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Hit. Shooting one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Simmons, 10 points for him. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 12 points for him.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Inside. Here's Claxton. Sinks the triple.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Fresh. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Bridges. Feeds it to Harris. The dish now to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Shoots off the screen. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 22. Pass to Fresh. To the inside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Percentage from the floor this season. 5th, Brandon Ingram.
He's scoring.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. The Nets making a switch here. The Lakers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. The screen from Thompson. Off the screen. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
The Nets making a switch here. Here's Fresh. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
To the inside, Claxton.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Fresh. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Dishes to Mills. He kicks it to Harris. Shot off the pick. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Fresh. Can't hit from the elbow. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. In the corner, it's Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lets a floater go, and there's the layup. Out the bucket from Fresh. Fresh has got 5 points now this quarter. The Nets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Up top, Mills. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Fresh. It's tipped. Now here's Mills to the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Fresh. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
That free throw good from Fresh.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Fresh. He has 23 points and 13 assists.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assists.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Young with the steal. Here's Fresh, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fresh has got 15 points here in the second half.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The 3 from Mills. Good on the three-point shot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Fresh. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Kicks it to Harris. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50% goes up on the wing. And again, another shot trained there from Fresh. Fresh has got 29 in the game.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And here's Mills. Releases from 15, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Fresh, covered by Mills. Here's Fresh, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Harris kicks to Mills, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Fresh. Misses off the left iron. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Aldridge left side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The screen from Thompson. Here's Fresh. Young outside. Shoots off the screen.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Number 4.
Here's Fresh, covered by Mills. Here's Fresh. Hits it from three-point range. Fresh has got 35.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Back to Aldridge. The Lakers with the rebound.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Fresh. Count it, good. Fresh has got 37.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
They set the pick. They need this. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clock at 6. Count that one. Fresh has got 39.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
The Nets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Mills, that's a two-pointer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. LA has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Fresh. And it's off from three-point range. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Mills can't hit.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
13 feet away. Good on the bucket. Fresh has got 41.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feeling.
Yeah, you know, he's got stupendous spurt ability, Greg. I know you like that one, don't you? And those spurts tend to go on for a while with him.
Yeah, did you trademark spurt ability yet?
Yeah, I tried to, man, but it didn't get any life. Although I see a lot, and I hear a lot of guys using it, but they do give me credit for it.
The screen from Thompson. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Fresh. Fresh has got 44.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Over to the left wing. Mills. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Nets.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Fresh. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And no good that time. The 9-foot shot. And no good. Mills with it. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution.
Stolen by McDaniels. Fresh. Can't connect. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks very much. Big fourth quarter for you when you took over the game. How were you able to do that?
Look, man, keep telling you, man, I'm always able to take over. Always. Sometimes, man, I even have to wait around and lay low for a few quarters just so things are more dramatic in the fourth, you know? Drama. I know drama, and I like to keep it fun for the fans, you know? But that's just me, man, so...
We know drama. We know drama, too. I don't know if you've heard that. It's a good slogan.
I like it.
I do, too.
Copyright.
Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Boy, it was like it was two of you out there. You were everywhere.
I don't know what to say, man. I've been watching you on defense.
Whew, been turning it up.
Turning it up, man. I can't help it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Fresh. One could say he had quite a fourth quarter. Completely shut the door on any attempt by the other side to sneak this one out.
Well, he went for 40-plus like it was no big deal. Even with the defense using every imaginable resource to stop him, they couldn't do it. They tried to focus on him, get him out of rhythm, just not working. He's just too good.
Man, just an amazing game from him in terms of his passing. He didn't really have to do much, but his passing, his assists came on some of the best passes I've seen him make. He was just playing with those defenders. The game looked like it was in slow motion for him tonight. Ernie.
Seconds with Jason Richmond.
Wow. You talk about living up to expectations. I'm going to do it, folks. Yep. I'm going to start the comparisons right now. Oscar, Jerry, Magic, Bird, MJ, LeBron, and now a new addition to the list. Hail to the Chief. That's right. Dust off your shelves, Mr. President. You're going to need some trophy space.
Two, three. What are you doing, man?
Counting.
For what?
You know, make sure you stick to a routine. I don't want to jinx you or anything.
Look, don't do that, man. I don't believe in superstition.
No superstitions. I just want to make sure you stick to a routine, man. You're killing it right now.
Look, if I believed in that stuff, then what would all the hard work be for? I'll tell you what I believe in. I believe in this shot.
That one?
Not that one. This one.
Look, man. How about this? I'll change it up every day. I won't make sure you stick to no routine. I just want to make sure, you press, baby.
Look, man, just be yourself.
I'm being me, man. Watch, when you go under 50%, you be like, where was Denver? I need Denver to come and help me. See? Where is Denver? I need Denver to help me.
Just rebound the ball, man.
Got you. Brick.